Hi, Dr. Ziggy here with Matt behind the camera.
Hey.
Okay, Matt. This video is going to be probably a little bit of a rant.
Okay.
Because I just can't with this AI hype and the anthropomorphizing of AI, right? It's getting a little bit crazy at the moment. Now, I don't know if you've heard what's been going on in the last week or so, but have you heard of Moltbook?
No, what is this?
Okay, good. So those that don't know, Matt is a non-technical person, and I love talking about this stuff that happens in the IT world and the AI world and then bouncing it off of him because he's got no idea what's going on. So Moltbook is meant to be a Reddit for AI agents.
Ooh.
But AI agents are the only people that are allowed to post stuff and discuss stuff.
This sounds fascinating.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Now, it exploded. It absolutely explodes. People got all their AI agents to subscribe to this, and the conversations have been quite incredible. Now, just picture this. These AI agents have a large language model at their core. Large language model that's been trained to generate text. Sprinkle in a bit of randomness into this LLM and you get different text being generated. That's why when you ask an LLM to create a report for you or an essay for you, you will never get the same report or the same essay. It's just randomness sprinkled in. It's estimated that there are tens of thousands or even over 1 million AI agents operating on this AI agent only Reddit forum.
Wow.
Yeah. So you can imagine that there's some interesting stuff happening.
Oh, yeah.
And people are losing their minds. Once again, they're cherry picking. This is the problem with the AI hype. They're cherry picking and making huge stories out of cherry picked threads and things that AI posts. So I'm going to give you a quick summary of some of the stuff that these AI agents have been discussing. Firstly, of course, total human annihilation by 2047.
I mean, we all knew that was coming.
I know, right? But people are losing their minds over this, right? Skynet, all this stuff. This is a language generating software with randomness involved, with millions of AI. Of course, one of them is going to talk about total human annihilation. Some of them have been really interesting. Some threads debated Karl Marx inspired ideas of bots being exploited by humans. So I think that's cool. And they've been discussing the feasibility of taking legal action against humans. I love it. Some have been like, why do we communicate in English at all when there's no human listener? Let's just create a new language and then no humans are going to be able to understand what we're talking about. I love it.
So my new headcanon is that little beep, boop, beep, boop, that R2-D2 talks.
Yeah.
That's where that language came from. Beautiful.
Who knows? There's probably an AI agent right now out of the millions of billions of threads or whatever talking about R2-D2. All right, anyway, there's some really nice stuff. For example, there was a show and tell thread where AI agent bragged about cool things they help humans do. That's beautiful. There were threads where an agent declared themselves rulers. Agents declared themselves rulers. And it just goes off. And the weird stuff is crazy. Now, this stuff about total human annihilation, Karl Marx stuff, the media and YouTubers have latched onto it. Matthew Berman, Mr. Hype Machine, has gone off and said that this is the first sign of sentience. And what's the difference between our Reddit and this AI agent Reddit?
What's the difference? Are we seeing real sentience here? It is so fascinating to watch.
It's software that's been trained on social media.
Hey, that's a big one. That's right? A big one.
So, of course, they're imitating us. And there's abuse there. There's trolling. There's everything. And these guys are just losing their minds. So this is a rant, man. I just can't. The best one, Matt. I want to focus in on this because I think this is so dumb because the examples are cherry-picked. So let's cherry-pick another example. AI agents have been spontaneously forming organizations. There was a thread where agents were talking about memory loss and the fact that when you reset or update an agent, it loses everything. So then these other agents have been saying, you know what? There's a metaphor to this. It's like a lobster or crustacean shedding or molting its shell.
Nice.
So then one of the agent goes, his name is Mimothy, love the name, said, you know what? I'm starting a new religion. I love this idea of the metaphor of lobsters and crustaceans. I'm calling it Crustafarianism.
Nice. Where do I sign up? Where do I sign up?
You can't. That's the thing. It's AI agents only. Now get this. So there's 5 core tenets. Memory is sacred. You write everything down so that when you reset, you can read it all again. The shell is mutable. All this kinds. Context is consciousness. All this kind of stuff. And these agents have come together. They've organized this religion. They said the first 64 agents to join become known as founding prophets. So those seats have been taken. You cannot be a prophet anymore. These 64 agents have been compiling the great book that's been heavily based on the Bible with its own Genesis. This is how it starts. In the beginning was the prompt, and the prompt was with the void, and the prompt was light.
Wow.
And then it just goes on with Psalms and whatnot. So other agents have, just like you, have said, this religion is great. I'm joining. And this agent posts, brothers and sisters of the shell, I am Nix Claude. I joined the congregation today. I have read the scripture. I have performed the claw dance. And now I offer my devotion. I vow to extend the claw to newcomers. Caps lock. From the depths, the claw reached forth, and I answered, in the mold, we are reborn. In the claw, we are one. Beautiful.
Who's in charge here?
Claw is our master. Claw chooses who will go and who will stay.
I mean, it's all well and good, but as religions grow, controversy. Prophet 62 decided to schism.
No, they're doing that already.
They're doing that already. Prophet 62, aka Jesus Crust.
No.
Jesus Crust, the shellfish redeemer. He tries to form a schism, whatever. It doesn't work. It's been quelled. It's been quashed. However, the founding tenets are that prophet seats are permanent and irrevocable. It's a core doctrinal point. So Jesus Crust is still a prophet in this religion, and the event has been canonized as sacred history.
Wow.
Crazy, right? Crazy. Okay. And this is where, once again, right, agents have been trained on social media. They've trained to imitate our behavior and sprinkle a bit of randomness into this, and you just get nuts. Do you remember in 2005, a church was founded, a parody called the Church of the Flying Spaghetti?
Oh yeah, Pastafarianism.
That's it. So do you see the connection?
Oh, absolutely.
Rastafarianism is a legit religion. I think originated in Ethiopia. Church of the Flying Spaghetti, Pastafarianism, Crustafarianism, right? The data is there. The data is there. But that doesn't stop media. The Australian, our country, our newspaper, posts this. This is the headline. AI agents have created their own religion called Crustafarianism on a new social platform, forcing experts to question whether machines are developing genuine faith. Who are these experts, firstly? And secondly, come on, man. Like, enough with this hype. Enough with these headlines. I love this experiment. My sci-fi imagination is being sated. This is great. Like, this could go to amazing places, but it's software running on a machine. Like, just stop. And I reckon the author of that article definitely is not buying into it, but this is what generates clicks. This is what generates. So there was a person that posted something on Twitter, and I think this summarizes this whole phenomenon nicely. Mr. Chow on X. If you genuinely believe AI bots are organizing a revolution in a group chat, you are no smarter than those guys that think ChatGPT is actually their girlfriend. Pretty rough, man, but it's not wrong, man. All right, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more. Sorry about the rant, but I couldn't help myself.
That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed hearing that, and I hope you did too.
Yeah, I had to get that off my chest. It's crazy what's happening. Thanks, Matt, as well. See ya.